Welcome to the first ever Digital Sterling Awards. Introducing your hosts for the evening, from their living room to yours, Christy Hansen and Sheldon Elter, with surprise appearances by Rango.
Good evening, everyone. It is our great pleasure to welcome you to the 33rd Annual Elizabeth Sterling Haynes Awards, given in celebration of the 2019-2020 season of professional theatre in Edmonton.
This evening, we celebrate the outstanding achievements of Edmonton's present generation of theatre artists. By doing so, we also continue to honor the legacy of the pioneering performer, director, and educator, Elizabeth Sterling Haynes, whose tireless dedication to the creation of a uniquely Albertan theatrical tradition continues to find its justification in the remarkably innovative, courageous, provocative, and entertaining work of this season's nominees. But more importantly, we look to the future. A future that commits itself to changing, to growing, and to removing the barriers so that all artists are valued, heard, and respected. We commit ourselves as a committee to lift up the voices and stories of all members of our community so we can grow to a better future.
We would like to recognize where in the world we are coming to you from tonight.
Amiskwachiwaskaigan.
Which is colonially known as Edmonton.
Yes, where it's cold enough that she still needs to wear a parka.
Yes. On Treaty 6 territory, which is the original home of the Cree, the Nakota Sioux, Dene Tsuut'ina, the Saulteaux, the Blackfoot, and the Métis folk who were not original signatories of the treaty.
But we were here.
And tonight we really want to celebrate the true intent of treaty in the Two-Row Wampum, which is peace and friendship.
Yes, and it's an amazing honor that we get to share our stories together here on this land.
Yes, so welcome to our home, to our backyard.
And Amiskwachiwaskaigan.
The nominations for this evening's awards were made by 3 separate juries appointed by the Sterling Awards Committee. Our main stage jury of 14 attended over 50 eligible productions staged in Edmonton this season, with a separate 7-member jury determining the nominees for the Fringe Festival, which broke records with approximately 875 shows this past year. Although, well, my math might be a little bit off, because, what actor's good at math?
Another select jury chose nominees for individual achievement in production. All our jurors made their recommendations using a 5-point system and a secret ballot. The final list of nominees were tabulated, then sent back to the original jurors, who then voted for the award recipient in each category. These awards were tabulated in secret, and the names sealed away until a disembodied voice reveals them tonight.
A huge shout out to the musical stylings of Eric Mortimer, whose work you will hear throughout the evening, and a big thank you to Adam Kidd for his work editing our video presentation tonight. The work of both artists is generally sponsored by the Edmonton Arts Council.
Our first batch of awards this evening celebrate the talents who create theatre magic more often than not behind the scenes and in the rehearsal halls. The artisans may not seek the spotlight, but create and facilitate the stunning worlds on stage with design, music, and movement.
Outstanding Set Design, sponsored by the Players de Novo. The nominees are Tessa Stamp, the Society for the Destitute presents Titus Buffonius, Theatre Network. Brianna Kolibaba, Mr. Burns, a post-electric play, Blarney Productions, You Are Here Theatre. John Dinning, Sleuth, Mayfield Dinner Theatre. Megan Koshka, The Blue Hour, Skirts Afire. Pam Johnson, As You Like It, Citadel Theatre, Royal Manitoba Theatre. And the Sterling goes to Brianna Kolibaba, Mr. Burns, a post-electric play, Blarney Productions, You Are Here Theatre. Outstanding Lighting Design, sponsored by the Canadian Institute for Theatre Technology. The nominees are Tim Dealing, 6, Citadel Theatre. Scott Peters, The Society for the Destitute presents Titus Buffonius, Theatre Network. Elise Jason, Baroness Bianca's Blood Songs, Northern Light Theatre. Bretta Garricky, The Invisible, Agents of Ungentlemanly Warfare, Catalyst Theatre. Leanne Vardy, A Christmas Carol, Citadel Theatre. And the sterling goes to Tim Dealing, 6, Citadel Theatre. Outstanding Costume Design, sponsored by the Players de Novo. The nominees are Corey Sinsen, A Christmas Carol, Citadel Theatre. Bretta Garricky, The Invisible, Agents of Ungentlemanly Warfare, Catalyst Theatre. Gabriella Slade, 6, Citadel Theatre. Tessa Stamp, The Society for the Destitute presents Titus Buffonius, Theatre Network. Megan Koshka, The Blue Hour, Skirts of Fire. And the sterling goes to Tessa Stamp, The Society for the Destitute presents Titus Buffonius, Theatre Network. The nominees for Outstanding Multimedia Design are Bretta Garricky, The Invisible, Agents of Ungentlemanly Warfare, Catalyst Theatre. Bradley King, Tracks, Vina Amoris Projects. Sean Neuenhaus, Girl in the Machine, Bustle and Beast Theatre. Matt Sherman, The Blank Who Stole Christmas, Rapid Fire Theatre. And the sterling goes to Sean Neuenhaus, Girl in the Machine, Bustle and Beast Theatre. Outstanding Fight Direction or Choreography. The nominees are Samantha Jeffrey, Mr. Burns, A Post-Electric Play, Blarney Productions, You Are Here Theatre. Carrie Ann Ingruel, 6, Citadel Theatre. Ainsley Hilliard, Mr. Burns, A Post-Electric Play, Blarney Productions, You Are Here Theatre. Jonathan Hawley Purvis, As You Like It, Citadel Theatre, Royal Manitoba Theatre Centre. Laura Krusky, The Invisible, Agents of Ungentlemanly Warfare, Catalyst Theatre. And the sterling goes to Jonathan Hawley Purvis, As You Like It, Citadel Theatre, Royal Manitoba Theatre Centre. The nominees for Outstanding Score of a Play or Musical are Aaron Macri, The Blue Hour, Skirts of Fire. Darren Hagen, Bed and Breakfast, Theatre Network. Jonathan Christensen and Matthew Skopik, The Invisible, Agents of Ungentlemanly Warfare, Catalyst Theatre. Mari Berg, Mr. Burns, A Post-Electric Play, Blarney Productions, You Are Here Theatre. Binifer Kapadia, The Blue Hour, Skirts of Fire. And the sterling goes to Mari Berg, Mr. Burns, A Post-Electric Play, Blarney Productions, You Are Here Theatre. The nominees for Outstanding Musical Director are Joe Byton, 6, Citadel Theatre. Floyd Ricketts, The Color Purple, Citadel Theatre, Royal Manitoba Theatre Centre. Jonathan Christensen and Matthew Skopik, The Invisible, Agents of Ungentlemanly Warfare, Catalyst Theatre. Michelle Cutler, A Christmas Carol, Citadel Theatre. Ben Elliott, As You Like It, Citadel Theatre, Royal Manitoba Theatre Centre. And the sterling goes to Floyd Ricketts, The Color Purple, Citadel Theatre, Royal Manitoba Theatre Centre. Outstanding Individual Achievement in Production, sponsored by the Canadian Institute for Theatre Technology. The nominees are Brad Fisher, Technician Operator; Tessa Stamp, Production Manager; Alana Rice, Technician Operator; Nicole Diebert, Scenic Painter; Megan Wern, Technician Operator. And the sterling goes to Brad Fisher.
Rapid Fire Theatre is proud to be a sponsor of the 2020 Sterling Awards. Congratulations and thank you to everybody who played a part in this very strange season. While I have the attention of everyone here, I want to give you a very important message. Thank you so much for listening. And remember, the most important thing
For many of us watching tonight, Theatre for Young Audiences was our gateway into the world of professional theatre. TYA has the incredible power to educate, enlighten, and entertain what we hope will be the next generation of theatre artists. Here are this year's nominees.
Outstanding Artistic Achievement, Theatre for Young Audiences, sponsored by Theatre Alberta. The nominees are Deanna Finman, Costume Design, Sleeping Beauty, Alberta Musical Theatre Company; Gina Puntle, Director, Safe and Fair, Scene at Work, Alberta Workers' Health Centre; Kate Ryan, Director, Cinderella, Capitol Theatre. And the sterling goes to Gina Puntle, Safe and Fair, Scene at Work, Alberta Workers' Health Centre. The nominees for Outstanding Production for Young Audiences are Sleeping Beauty, Alberta Musical Theatre Company; Safe and Fair, Scene at Work, Alberta Workers' Health Centre; Cinderella, Capitol Theatre. And the sterling goes to Safe and Fair, Scene at Work, Alberta Workers' Health Centre.
I'm sure our next presenter needs no introduction, but we are thrilled to welcome to the Digital Sterling Awards leader of the NDP Official Opposition Party and MLA for Edmonton Strathcona, Rachel Notley.
Hello, my friends. I am so happy to be part of the 33rd Annual Elizabeth Sterling Haynes Awards. You know, theatre is what makes our city special. We're home to some of the world's leading talents, putting together unique and touching productions that capture the imagination. From musicals to dinner theatre, from dramas to improv, you are the ones who make us laugh, cry, and feel in a way no other art form can. And that's why we go to the theatre, isn't it? For a fascinating escape from the expected and to find something of ourselves in the bright stage lights. I know personally, when I saw Jason Chin's E-Day, there was definitely a certain character who spoke to me on a whole different level. I couldn't quite place it, but I was shook. To do that for anyone is a gift. And I want to say that I know this year has been difficult. This pandemic has robbed us of what would have been another amazing season. As the MLA for Old Strathcona, I know the loss of this year's Fringe Festival has been heartbreaking for our community. But I want you to know that the Alberta NDP has your backs, and we are pushing the government to support the arts. We need to reverse the devastating cuts to community grants like SIP and the Alberta Foundation of the Arts. And our arts festivals and events, well, they need help. It's not enough to reopen any one theatre. We need a long-term and coordinated plan to support the arts in Alberta. One that isn't tied to the whims of a premier who maybe doesn't always appreciate them. Which is why we're here tonight, appreciating, celebrating, and honoring the performances and productions that moved us. Tonight, we salute the achievements of the many artists who call Edmonton home. At the 2019 Fringe, a jury of 7 saw well over 67 productions. And it's my pleasure now to introduce the awards for Outstanding Fringe Director, Outstanding Fringe Performance, both comedy and drama, Outstanding Fringe New Work, and Outstanding Fringe Production. Congratulations to all the nominees.
The nominees for Outstanding Fringe Performance Comedy are Mark Meir, Fear and Loathing and Lovecraft, Rapid Fire Theatre; Jenny McKillop, You Are Happy, Blarney Productions, Dogheart Theatre; Elena Eli Bellier, Gender I Hardly Know Them, Tiny Bear Jaws, Rapid Fire Theatre; Ruth Alexander, 2, Atlas Theatre; Cody Porter, The Flying Detective, Accidental Humor Co. And the sterling goes to Jenny McKillop, You Are Happy, Blarney Productions, Dogheart Theatre. The nominees for Outstanding Fringe Performance Drama are Amina Shihab, Hagar, Alma Theatre; Michael Pang, Red, Wishbone Theatre; Max Hannock, Boy Trouble, Vina Amoris Projects; Rebecca Merkley, 5 South, Dammit Tammy Productions; Candice Burlingett, Reality Crack, Vibrate Productions. And the sterling goes to Candice Burlingett, Reality Crack, Vibrate Productions. The nominees for Outstanding Fringe Director are Taylor Chadwick, The Flying Detective, Accidental Humor Co. Dave Horak, The Bald Soprano, Bright Young Things. Valerie Planche, Queen Lear is Dead, Fox Den Collective. Kenneth Brown, Look at the Town, Poema Productions. Leah Patterson, Swipe, Synesthesis Dance Theatre. And the sterling goes to Valerie Planche, Queen Lear is Dead, Fox Den Collective. The nominees for Outstanding Fringe New Work Award to Playwright are Hack by Dylan Rosachuk, Get Off the Stage Productions. Reality Crack by Candice Burlingett and Laura Rabu, Vibrate Productions. 5 South by Rebecca Merkley, Damitami Productions. The Green Line by Makram Ayash, In Arms Theatre Collective. Queen Lear is Dead by Jesse Ardern, Fox Den Collective. And the sterling goes to Queen Lear is Dead by Jesse Ardern, Fox Den Collective. The nominees for Outstanding Fringe Production are Queen Lear is Dead, Fox Den Collective; The Green Line, In Arms Theatre Collective; Boy Trouble, Vina Amoris Projects; Hack, Get Off the Stage Productions; Reality Crack, Vibrate Productions. And the sterling goes to Queen Lear is Dead, Fox Den Collective.
We are here tonight to celebrate a glorious year in Edmonton theatre. And we would be remiss if we did not take a moment to pause and remember those whom we have lost. We thank each and every one of them for their contribution to Edmonton and Edmonton theatre.
As we wanted to keep this evening brief, we were not going to have any performances of the nominated productions of the Timothy Ryan Award for Outstanding Production of a Musical. However, we would be careless at this moment in history to not hold up the Citadel Theatre and Manitoba Theatre Centre's Sterling Award nominated production of The Color Purple. My dear friend, Tara Jackson, nominated tonight for Outstanding Performance in a Drama for her transcendent portrayal of Celie, has generously agreed to perform to celebrate the abundance of talent, joy, and representation this production brought to the Shochter stage last fall. Let me be very clear. Black lives matter. They've always mattered. Indigenous lives matter. And I stand with my Black brothers and sisters at this moment and always. It's my honor to introduce to you the divine Tara Jackson, recorded, edited by Tara Jackson, with thanks to Massini McDermott, Tanaj Williams, Sarah Nairn, and Stephen Jackson on backup vocals.
Dear God, dear stars, dear trees, dear sky, dear peoples, dear everything, dear God. Inside me and everyone else that was or ever will be. I came into this world with God, and when I finally looked inside, I found it. As my breath is to me, rising like the sun, is the hope that sets us free. This the youngest us ever felt.
COVID-19 has brought many changes to our theater community. Like many of you, we are wondering what happens next. With many productions postponed or canceled and theater doors temporarily closed, our hearts are heavy thinking about the future of live entertainment in this incredible city.
We are thankful to the many sponsors who have made this evening possible. A huge shout out to the Edmonton Arts Council, CITT, Theatre Alberta, Rapid Fire Theatre, Players de Novo, and Canadian Actors Equity Association. To everyone watching at home right now, we hope you will join us in a huge round of applause for all the wonderful sponsors. Rango, can you howl? Can you howl for the sponsors?
Thank you, sponsors. Whoa, nice and loud. Thank you, sponsors. The main stage season saw dozens of incredible performances, and the jurors had the almost Herculean task of narrowing the list down to just 20. Here are this year's acting nominees.
Outstanding performance in a supporting role comedy, sponsored by the Edmonton Arts Council. The nominees are Hunter Cardinal, the Society for the Destitute presents Titus Buffonius, Theatre Network. Marguerite Lawler, the Society for the Destitute presents Titus Buffonius, Theatre Network. Oscar Dirks, As You Like It, Citadel Theatre, Royal Manitoba Theatre Centre. Bobby Goddard, the Society for the Destitute presents Titus Buffonius, Theatre Network. Andrea House, The Bad Seed, Teatro La Quindicina. And the sterling goes to Hunter Cardinal, the Society for the Destitute presents Titus Buffonius, Theatre Network. Outstanding performance in a supporting role drama, sponsored by the Edmonton Arts Council. The nominees are Bahare Yaragi, Cost of Living, Citadel Theatre, Arts Club Theatre. Robert Benz, The Blue Hour, Skirts of Fire. Nadine Chu, The Winter's Tale, Free Will Shakespeare Festival. Janelle Cooper, The Color Purple, Citadel Theatre, Royal Manitoba Theatre Centre. Nicole St. Martin, The Blue Hour, Skirts of Fire. And the sterling goes to Janelle Cooper, The Color Purple, Citadel Theatre, Royal Manitoba Theatre Centre.
Hi, I'm Ian Lung, Equity Councillor for Northern Alberta and the Northwest Territories. As in previous years, Equity is proud to sponsor the Sterling Awards annual recognition and celebration of outstanding work in Edmonton's theatre season. This season was cut short by a global pandemic that has hit our sector harder than many. Equity is continuing to respond to this crisis in a number of ways that I hope you're aware of, including reaching out to inform and reassure its members through periodic live video conferences that are also available in recorded form on our website, through advocating for the creative and financial interests of its members at all levels of government, and through working with colleagues to create a set of protocols that will help keep us safe when we eventually all get back to the theatre. This has also been a time for listening and for soul-searching, as many of us are prompted to examine ways that we can be more effective allies to artists and workers in our field who identify as Indigenous, Black, persons of color, members of ethnic minorities, or people with disabilities, and how we can dismantle systems within our industry, our association, and ourselves that continue to oppress these communities. Equity is likewise resolved to do this work and to take action. At this afternoon's council meeting, A seminar on allyship conducted by Hunter Cardinal and Jacqueline Cardinal was made available to members by live broadcast. If you were able to watch it, thank you for taking this important step with me and the rest of Council. If you missed it, it will be made available soon in recorded form on our website. But Equity is aware that this is just one of many steps that need to be taken. Our commitment to ensuring our workspaces are culturally as well as emotionally and physically safe places to work in is a never-ending one that we will keep on affirming. When we all get back to the theater, I hope it will be a place that is safer, more inclusive, and alive as ever. Thanks to the Sterlings, and congratulations to all the nominees.
The nominees for Outstanding Performance in a Leading Role Comedy are Patricia Serra, Happy Birthday Baby J, Shadow Theatre. J.C. Mackenzie, Everybody Loves Robbie, Northern Light Theatre. Matthew Hulshoff, Bed and Breakfast, Theatre Network. Kristen Johnson, Baroness Bianca's Blood Songs, Northern Light Theatre. Helen Belay, The Society for the Destitute presents Titus Buffonius, Theatre Network. And the Sterling goes to Patricia Serra, Happy Birthday Baby J, Shadow Theatre. Outstanding Performance in a Leading Role Drama, sponsored by the Canadian Actors Equity Association. The nominees are Tara Jackson, The Color Purple, Citadel Theatre, Royal Manitoba Theatre Centre. Alex Dawkins, The Ballad of Peachtree Rose, Workshop West Playwrights Theatre. Ashley Wright, Cost of Living, Citadel Theatre, Arts Club Theatre. Ian Lung, The Blue Hour, Skirts of Fire. Christopher Ambrosiano, Cost of Living, Citadel Theatre, Arts Club Theatre. And the Sterling goes to Tara Jackson, The Color Purple, Citadel Theatre, Royal Manitoba Theatre Centre. Outstanding New Play, Award to Playwright, sponsored by Theatre Alberta. The nominees are The Ballad of Peachtree Rose by Nicole Moeller, Workshop West Playwrights Theatre. Everybody Loves Robbie by Ellen Chorley, Northern Light Theatre. Blue Hour by Michelle Vance Hare, Skirts of Fire. E-Day by Jason Chin, Serial Collective. And the Sterling goes to Michelle Vance Hare, The Blue Hour, Skirts of Fire. Outstanding Independent Production, sponsored by Rapid Fire Theatre. The nominees are The Blue Hour, Skirts of Fire. Mr. Burns, a post-electric play, Blarney Productions, You Are Here Theatre. Girl in the Machine, Bustle and Beast Theatre. Betrayal, Broken Toys. E-Day, Serial Collective. And the Sterling goes to The Blue Hour, Skirts of Fire. The nominees for Outstanding Director are Kimberly Rampersad, The Color Purple, Citadel Theatre, Royal Manitoba Theatre Centre. Bradley Moss, The Society for the Destitute presents Titus Buffonius, Theatre Network. Daryl Cloran, As You Like It, Citadel Theatre, Royal Manitoba Theatre Centre. Trevor Schmidt, Everybody Loves Robbie, Northern Light Theatre. Ashley Corcoran, Cost of Living, Citadel Theatre, Arts Club Theatre. And the Sterling goes to Kimberly Rampersad, The Color Purple, Citadel Theatre, Royal Manitoba Theatre Centre. The nominees for the Timothy Ryan Award for Outstanding Production of a Musical are As You Like It, Citadel Theatre, Royal Manitoba Theatre Centre. The Color Purple, Citadel Theatre, Royal Manitoba Theatre Centre. Baroness Bianca's Blood Songs, Northern Light Theatre. 6, Citadel Theatre. The Invisible, Agents of Ungentlemanly Warfare, Catalyst Theatre. And the sterling goes to The Color Purple, Citadel Theatre, Royal Manitoba Theatre Centre. The nominees for Outstanding Production of a Play are Cost of Living, Citadel Theatre, Arts Club Theatre. Bed and Breakfast, Theatre Network. Everybody Loves Robbie, Northern Light Theatre. The Society for the Destitute presents Titus Buffonius, Theatre Network. Every Brilliant Thing, Citadel Theatre. And the sterling goes to the Society for the Destitute presents Titus Buffonius, Theatre Network.
Congratulations to all the Sterling recipients and nominees. And thank you once again to this evening's sponsors.
We are artists and will not be silenced. Stories are medicine that heal and create positive change. They challenge us to think differently.
Creating space means allowing for differences and letting people tell their own stories. We need to listen. We need to have a dialogue that allows for difference in the hopes of one day understanding each other.
And who knows, maybe when things truly open up to allow our audiences back into our theaters, we can do something truly revolutionary and create space where we are all heard.
Congratulations, Edmonton Theatre. You did good. But we can do better. Good night.
Good night.